Okay, I'm ready to transit now. Okay, this is the letter I want to write this evening. Okay, this one is saying you are an alumnus or alumna of Blue Jill University, registered in a volunteer program to conduct informal interviews with prospective students. Okay, recently an entrant has been assigned to you to have an interview. Write a letter to the entrant. In your letter, state your reason for writing. Briefly describe the interview and inform the entrant of a possibility to cancel it. Propose a convenient time for an interview. Okay, so the first thing now is for me to write my introduction. My introduction should capture the whole essence of my writing. If possible, this letter warrants that I introduce myself to the person.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I will write the introduction now. I might decide to say the name of the candidate. Dear Mary, okay. My name is, I hope you can see my, let me bolden so that you can see properly. Okay, my name is Isaac Orimogunje, and I am writing you from the Office of Program at the University of, let me check the name of university again, or at Blue Jill University. Okay, I am writing, this is still part of the introduction. I am writing you because you indicated interest in the university's volunteer program, and I have been assigned to interview you. Okay, so this is my introduction. My name is Isaac Orumode, and I'm writing you from the office of the program, okay, of the program at the Blue Jill University. I am writing you because you indicated interest in the university's volunteer program, and I have been assigned to interview you. So that is the whole essence of the letter. Okay, so well captured in the introduction. So that's the way the introduction is simple, nothing too elaborate. Don't tell stories, just go straight to the point. If you have any stories to tell, it should be in the main body. Okay, now let's go to paragraph 1. I will have to describe the interview to the candidate. Okay. Okay, the interview is one of the requirements for membership into the program, or for admitting members. For admitting, let me just write it simply, intending members to however you are not under any compulsion to attend the interview, as it is a voluntary program, or as it is, and how do I put it now? I'm trying to think. I felt that statement was not too good. You are not under any compulsion to attend the interview, as it is your prerogative to attend or not. Okay, should you decide to attend the interview, is an informal interview and can be scheduled to take place on campus, take place at any venue, but must be on the university premises. Okay. Okay, I'm still describing what the interview looked like. The interview is just to get to know you, or get familiar with you, know you, your volunteering history, and your purpose for wanting to join the group. Okay, so in this part, I've used this part to describe the interview and also inform the person that she is at liberty to cancel. Okay, she is at liberty to cancel. Okay, so I want to now write on the final paragraph. So I want to check my word count to see if I am at liberty to write much or not. I have 126 words already. It's just to get, okay, there's some error here, to know you, or this is a familiarization interview. If you use the word, this is a higher expression. This is a familiar, and the sole purpose is to get to know you, your volunteering history, and your purpose for wanting to join the group. Okay, I found an opportunity to just put a higher expression there. Okay, propose a convenient time. Okay, the volunteer. Okay, let me just put it like this. I will propose that the interview, or I am proposing interview be held on Friday after afternoon, which is a free period for most students on campus. I am suggesting 4 p.m. But should you have objection to this time, kindly inform me ahead. Okay, so 4 p.m. So I have answered all the tasks. I have written 169 words. Not too bad, not too much, because I always recommend at least you can add up to 10% more of the word count. You won't be penalized if you don't really go astray, because but one of the things you need to be careful is don't write too much so that you won't exceed the allotted time, and you are still able to go over your essay and also make some corrections. Okay, now I have written the final task. Then I will put a conclusion. I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, best regards. Because this is a more of an semi-formal letter, not really serious and formal. Okay, I hope to hear from you soon. Best regards, Isaac Orimogunje. Okay, so this is the way to craft your letter. Every part you need to discuss, put it in a paragraph. Number one, if you are well structured in Ielts exam, you will stay around 6.5. Then if you start introducing uncommon words, especially when we get to the essay area, and if possible in this part, you start introducing good expression on common words, your mark will start hopping to 7, 7.5, 8.5, 8. So the higher you are able to express yourself, the better. And that was why I did, I normally do a recording or a session on vocabulary development. Okay, so I think I have come to the end of the class for today. I only want to know if you have understood, and if you now still have a question before I call it a day. Okay. Okay, so do you have any Let me try and do something here. I think some people have muted themselves. Let me help you unmute here. Some people I can't unmute them, like okay, like Afyong. I think you have you mute yourself over there. So today's session is actually very short. Well, I'm not interested in elongating or extending it. I want it to be as impactful as possible. Okay, so if you have any questions, because the first time I did the general introduction to the writing, I think I took about 1 hour, 15 minutes that day. But subsequent lecture, I had to break each section down. This is about the 4th lecture on writing, so that you will get it in bit by bit and understand it. So if you have any question, let me stop talking.
Okay, like I have a question.
Okay, what's the question?
Okay, like this task we just did now, concerning the introduction, there was no a particular name on it. So how do we come about dear Mary or whatever? Can we put any name there?
Yeah, you can put any name, because you can just suggest a name. You are creative because you are writing a candidate. So possibly
Yeah.
you've been furnished with the name, but the letter details did not indicate. If you are writing someone in particular, you can write a name. If you are writing a position, for example, you've been told to write to a store manager, you can say, dear store manager.
Okay.
Or, I know a lot of people would disagree with me, but the British people don't have a problem when you are writing a letter to someone, whether a manager or a CEO, and you write a name, they do not have a problem. The only place where you need to follow protocol is possibly when you are writing to a newspaper, and in a newspaper you are writing the editor. Anything that you write to a newspaper is to the editor of a newspaper. Okay, that's the exception to the rule, but others, you can write a name or you can use the position. You can even use their applicants instead of where I say dear Mary.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, any other question? Okay, Mr. Sadiq, any question?
No, it's well understood.
Okay, quite understood. Okay,
Yeah.
the thing there is that I
Yeah.
think this is the easiest part of writing. Okay, Akiola Ajayi, you want to give a comment or question?
No, I'm okay.
You are okay. Okay, this is maybe the easiest part. The essay part, for the past 3 lectures, we've been doing the essay. Well, when we complete the cycle, because from the next class, those who are going to be joining, I'll be doing either the listening or the reading. When the cycle of all the topics have been concluded, I will come back again to writing task 2, because that is the most slippery part of writing. And I have taken about 3 lectures to really go into details about that. And regularly, you will still get vocabulary development lectures from me, because it is one way you need to hop your expression, hop your grammar, take it to the next level, because those are the things that will now separate whether you get 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8. Okay, so that is it. Any further question or any need for any other clarification?
Okay, please. Concerning the tax one now, I'll just is there any need to be using these connecting words like okay, however, nevertheless, things like that?
Okay, let me explain, because a lot of people have asked me that question. However, nevertheless, they have a purpose. For example, because I've seen people who say you use it. If it is not necessary, don't use. If you are
Okay.
saying however, you mean you want to contradict the last statement. The same thing with nevertheless. Okay, I will suggest that you do not come to the library because the library will have closed by the time you return from classes. However, should you, however means should you, however, if you finish class on time, you can come. You are trying to, however means you are trying to contradict the last statement. So every English word you use, please don't just use them for the sake of using. I have seen this all over different sites. Nevertheless means that irrespective of what I have said before, don't come to the library if you don't have a library card. Nevertheless, if you have an urgent situation to attend to, you might be admitted, irrespective of what I have said. So English words have meaning. Don't just use them just because some people have said use them. No, please don't. When you don't use them appropriately, it will count against you because it will mean you don't understand. For example, you are Yoruba now. I'm sorry, for people who are not Yoruba here, and you said, "Nígbà tí mo lọ bẹ̀ yẹn." You said, when I went there, I saw. Nígbà tí, because you wanted to emphasize something. If you don't have a reason to use it and you use nígbà tí, people will know that maybe you are not a Yoruba person or you are not a native speaker. This Ielts is trying to separate how near to native you can write, being a native English person. So don't just use words that you don't understand.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, so if there is no question, I think I will say thanks for joining me and have a happy night rest. Okay, until we meet again on Thursday. I know the class will be larger than this on Thursday. People who are subscribed or about to subscribe or are in the physical class are those who joined today. The class will be bigger, but in Tuesday's classes is always a smaller class, and much of time will be dedicated. Okay, so see you on Thursday. Have a happy night rest. My name is Isaac Orimoge once again. So wishing you luck, those who are about to write their exam, and those who are preparing, start preparing well. High Ielts, nothing is hard about it. We've been getting great results, and this has shown that when you are adequately prepared, you can ace Ielts, especially for those who want to migrate. You need a very high score, and it is not something that is impossible. Okay, so thank you for joining me tonight. So have a happy night rest, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.